This video was made possible by EA and EA Game Changers. Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another speed build using some of the new build and buy objects that come with the Sims 4 Seasons, which EA was very nice enough to give me an early access copy of this pack. And I would just want to thank them again so much for that. I know I say this in probably like every video of these early access videos, but yeah, thank you guys so much for that, and especially SimGuru Kate for that as well. But yeah, so today we're going to be building a family home, and we're building this in Oasis Springs. I don't know why I chose Oasis Springs, but yeah, I just thought maybe it would look fun, or maybe it would look cool in autumn since we're building this in autumn. But to tell you the truth, there isn't that much of a change in Oasis Springs that I could see anyway. Yes, the grass is definitely yellower, but I think that might be a glitch that has been reported since the latest patch update, so I think that might just be a glitch. But yeah, so the grass is definitely more yellow, but there aren't really that many trees in Oasis Springs anyway, so I guess that's why, you know, autumn doesn't make that big of an impact. But yeah, so I named this house Autumn Oasis, and yes, I am very unoriginal when it comes to naming my builds. Just be glad I didn't just call this Seasons Family Home, because yes, that I was on the brink of naming it that. But I do use some of the new glass roofs that we got with the patch update, and this is the first time I'm actually using them. This is the first time I'm building with them, and I had a lot of fun just, you know, experimenting with them and seeing what looked best for me or whatever. That's why I did cut out quite a bit of the roofing. I spent about, I don't know, 30 minutes just working on the roofing. And yeah, I just wanted to get them to look the way I had a picture in my head of what I wanted the house to look like. And I was just trying to recreate that, but in the end I did end up changing it. So yeah, there you'll see I did cut out doing that little bit there, and we just have the one big skylight. So that two-story foyer, I guess you call it a foyer or whatever, the open area with the skylight right there is going to be the living room. So it's going to be a huge open living room space, and then obviously we have a greenhouse outside, which, spoiler, this is kind of a spoiler, but at the end of the video I do record a very special sim planting all the plants for the greenhouse, and yeah, you guys should stay tuned and look out for that. It's a very special sim, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, but if you follow, probably not me, I don't think I retweeted it, but I know someone very prominent in the community, in the simming community, retweeted it, and she's actually one of the developers. She actually works on The Sims. So you guys should let me know in the comments if you recognize her sim self. And yeah, let me know who you think it is, or if you recognize her, tell me if you know who it is. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, so I placed her sim self down, and I used her as my little guinea pig to plant some of the new plants. And yeah, and I also used her to take the screenshots and everything like that. But yeah, so this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and obviously it's in Oasis Springs, as I said. It's on a 30 by 20 lot, and at the end of the day it costs about 150,000 simoleons. So it's definitely not one of my most expensive builds, if you can call that, not cheap, but yeah, it's not a budget build, but it's definitely not one of my most expensive builds. And yeah, I did try quite a few new things with the build, like I used those spandrels and stuff to make. In the greenhouse, obviously you don't have a roof, so it looks really weird if you try and place lights under the greenhouse roof. So I used the spandrels and the fencing to make it look like there were beams inside the greenhouse where obviously the lights could hang from. And yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that I have been having that annoying lagging glitch when you place wallpapers and flooring, the game lags out like crazy. I noticed it the other night when I was building the Seasons apartment, but it wasn't so bad then, and I guess that was probably because it was an apartment and there wasn't a second story, it wasn't a big lot or anything like that. I know the bigger the lot is, the worse the lag gets, or that's at least what I've been, hearing in the community with my friends and stuff. So, yeah, I did have that annoying glitch. So I did cut out doing the wallpapers on the outside and on the inside. I also cut out doing the flooring, but I usually cut those out anyway. So yeah, it's not that big of a change, but I wanted to keep them in. That was until I looked at the actual footage, and you could kind of notice that the game was lagging a bit, which really annoyed me. You guys might not even have noticed it, but it really annoyed me. So yeah, I just cut that out. Something else that I did have to cut out was both of the bathrooms. They're basically carbon copies of each other. They look exactly the same. They have exactly the same not appliances, plumbing objects and decorative objects in them and everything. I did cut both of those out just because the video was after I sped it up, and yeah, after I sped it up and cut out the flooring, wallpapers, etc. The video was about 25 minutes long, and I didn't want to do a 25-minute voiceover. Also, I didn't think you guys would be really interested in seeing me furnish two of the exact same bathrooms. Besides, I do include screenshots of both of them, and I bet by now you guys have seen the new plumbing objects that come with the pack, so this probably isn't the first time you're seeing those. So yeah. Yeah, as I said, I don't know if you guys watched my apartment build, so I'm probably going to repeat a few of the things that I mentioned in that. But yeah, we didn't get any new cupboards or cabinets with the new pack with Seasons, which is probably the biggest annoyance that I have with the pack. It's probably the one thing that really, really kind of bugs me, but that might just be because I'm always looking for new counters and cabinets for the Sims, for the kitchens, so that might just be me, but I know there are a few other people that have expressed a kind of annoyance that there isn't any new counters or cabinets and stuff, but luckily the Seasons objects, so all of the rest of the furniture, really work well with a lot of the other packs that we already have. So for me personally, I think the new objects and stuff work really well with Jungle Adventures. It works great with that that pack's objects. I think yeah, it looks good. The objects look good with Jungle Adventures. They could probably work with cats and dogs, and with definitely Laundry Day and stuff like that. So, and luckily, a lot of the items have very neutral swatches. Yes, there's definitely some items that have really colorful and vibrant swatches. I think every item has at least one or two very vibrant swatches, but they also have a few more neutral options that you can really incorporate with anything, which is one of the things that I always look for when the Sims release a new pack is, will I be able to use this with another pack or in a regular build, or is this object going to be versatile, or am I going to use this literally once for this one specific build for this pack and then I'm never going to touch it again? That's always something that I look for when it comes to new objects. And yeah, I really love the decorative objects in this pack. There aren't a lot of traditional decorative objects as you might think of it. They are very themed. They're very themed around the 4 seasons and some different holidays and stuff. But as I use those autumn leaves with the candles a lot in this build, and I will probably use them a lot in other builds as well, because I like them. I love candles in real life and in The Sims, and I don't care if they come with a bunch of leaves attached to them. I mean, it looks great. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to use a lot. And these couches, you guys will have to let me know about those couches, because I was really hesitant to use the orange swatch of those couches. I was really hesitant to use all of the orange that I did in this build. This build is very orange. Since it is supposed to be autumn themed, I kind of had in my head a orange, red, and maybe like a beige, cream kind of color scheme. A very warm color scheme. And yeah, so you guys will have to let me know what you think of all of the orange and vibrant colors in this build, especially those sofas. I'm kind of bummed that the new sofas and living chairs and stuff don't have any really nice just plain black or plain white swatches. Some of the swatches do have black and white in them in the upholstery and stuff, but then they always have this really weird wood color that's not really versatile. So it's either a really orangey wood or a really red wood or something like that that you can't use with everything. So that's another thing that kind of bothers me. But I mean, that's easily worked around. I mean, I'm not the best person when it comes to interior decorating or matching things. My style is usually just whatever I think looks good. I'm not really good at sticking to a specific style, like, ooh, this is going to be a modern house, or ooh, this is going to be a Cape Cod style house, or a craftsman style house, or something like that. In my opinion, I think all of my builds are suburban. I think that's the best way to describe it. If you think about it, it's all family style, but with modern in it, with modern in it, with industrial in it, with basically just a hodgepodge of whatever I think works best for that specific room in that specific moment. So yeah, that's just me. But I think everyone is like that. If you ask any builder, I think they will tell you probably the same thing, that they don't really tend to stick to a specific style of build, except when they're going out of their way to build a specific style. So yeah, I think we all build like that at some point. But yeah, so we're working on the master bedroom right now. I'm in love with this master bedroom. I think the living room, definitely the living room, or that oh my word, I don't know what I was going to say just now, but that undercover, I think, yeah, the little lattice work entryway above the front door where you come in. I think that and the living room is probably my two favorite areas in the entire house. I don't know why, but I just really love them. I really love how that living room turned out, and it's probably because of the skylight. Probably the skylight and the floor-to-ceiling windows. I love that. I can already imagine what that's going to look like in all of the different seasons. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this build. I did try and include as much of the new objects as I could, so yeah, there's that at least. And I did include both of the new beds, the new double beds, and I also included the new single bed that we get, so you guys can definitely get to see those. But yeah, so I don't really have much else to say about this specific build, and I don't really know on what day this is going to go up. I'm recording this on Wednesday night, and I thought it might go up tomorrow on Thursday, but I already recorded a special update part for my Lunar Zodiac challenge. So I don't know if you guys remember it or if you guys even watched it, but a few weeks ago I did create a sim that I'm going to use as the founder for the Lunar Zodiac challenge that Coffee created here on YouTube. And I started playing that in my own time, just as a current household type of thing. And I was going to do updates on it for you guys, kind of like I'm doing with my Family Farm History Challenge. So yeah, I started playing it and stuff, and the whole internet thing happened where I thought we were going to have internet like a week after we moved in. So I thought, well, I'm going to play with the family, and as soon as we get our internet, I'm going to, you know, record an update for you guys and upload it. So that's going to be fine. Meanwhile, I'm getting to like having the third generation's children, or the third zodiac sign's children, I guess is the proper way to say that. So I'm having my Gemini babies, and we don't have our internet yet, so I can't record an update. And that at that point it hit me that, well, by the time we get our internet, I might be like halfway done with this challenge, and I don't want to just record like 2 updates for you guys, because that's just boring. So I stopped playing it for a while, for like 2-3 weeks I stopped playing it, and yeah, just today I recorded an update for it finally. I've had a lot of technical difficulties with my sister knocking at the front door, the dog barking, the game glitching out because of the patch, and me having to tab out of it and all that stuff. So it's kind of a mess, but at least it is there, so you guys can see what progress I've made so far. We also have a look at one of the pre-made holidays that come with the pack. So the pre-made holidays are holidays that come with a pack. When you install it, you get, you know, 1 holiday for every season, I think it is, if I remember correctly. We don't have one for summer that come pre-made, but we do have 2 for winter, we have 1 in autumn, we have 1 in spring. So yeah, we have 4 holidays that come pre-made with the pack when you buy it. But of course you can create your own holidays, or you can delete those if you don't want to celebrate them or whatever. But I didn't want to go too in depth with creating my own holiday in that update, but we do play through one of them. I'm not going to tell you guys which one, but you will have to watch the update for that if you want to see what one of the holidays look like. But yeah, we do play through that, and we have, you know, a birthdays happening and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys will check that out. If I do upload this video on Thursday, the Lunar Zodiac Challenge update will have gone up already, probably about 2 hours before this one. So it is already up, and if I'm uploading this on Friday, it's obviously up as well, so it doesn't really matter. But if you guys want to see a bit more of the gameplay aspect of this new pack, definitely go and have a look at that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. We have a few more minutes left, but I don't do much more. I just finish up the outside, and then I do a tiny bit more landscaping and stuff, little bit more detailing on the outside and stuff like that. But that's basically it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave you guys off here. Don't forget to watch to the end to see whose sim self I've plopped into the game as my little guinea pig for this build. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're looking forward to Seasons. It's definitely an amazing pack, so if you guys haven't pre-ordered it already, or aren't planning to buy it already, you guys should definitely do it, because this one is definitely worth every cent. Every cent that you pay for it, it is definitely worth it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all on my next video. Bye guys.